Just
no, that
missed.
That's the ball.
That one misses.
Ball.
3-1.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Here comes a 3-2. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. This looks like extra bases. Safely into second. He's got a double.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap, and when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Man at second. He's trying for third. In the dirt. Down. No throw. He steals third easily. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. He's got it. Runner tagging from third. He scores on the sac fly, and they take a 3-run lead. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Bubba Farias.
Ball.
Hey. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. There's a swing and a drive. That one hops against the fence. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
He was all over that one. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Here's 0-1. Runner breaks for third. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. The run comes in to score from second. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead. That one hammered, but pulled foul. This one popped up. Ritter under it. 2 away now. Farias had a sensational showing in the win. Had 3 hits, one of them a homer.
Really impressive work at the dish, Boog. He gave his teammates a lot of opportunities in this one, and that's really all you can ask him to do.
Ay, ay, los pongo a bailar la pelúa. El que no baile que lo despelucan. No me cuquen, lean los números pa' que se eduquen. Yo no hago canciones, hago himnos pa' que no caduquen. En este género yo fui un Hadouken. Ey, y se extinguieron como los dinosaurs. Antes que me apague, se apaga el sol. Subimos y rompimos el ascensor. El prepa que les tiro Barbasol. Conejo, ahora los miro de arriba y de lejos. Ey, no contesto DM, no. Hablen con mi manejo, pero él también va a pichar. Te juro que yo no me quise embichar. Ey, pa' mi crush, shh, ya me aburraste. Y así soy Milly sin usar Richard. Yankee se retira y vamos a switchar. Voy a ser el jefe, me van a fichar. Mi nombre para siempre se escucha porque estoy en mi pick. Estoy en mi pick. Soy un rey, campeón, busca el ti. Estoy en mi pick, estoy en mi pick. Mírame, lo que me convertí. Le molesta mi premio de compositor, pero es que ya nadie compone ninguna. Esta gente escribe en sus canciones, o no se emocionen. Así como han vendido desde años. Lo llevé por la escuela, todo el mundo tratando de hacerle secuela. Siguen en la fila, nadie se me cuela. Chequi morena, chequi morena, Bad Bunny se llevó todos los premios. Ustedes pagando pa' irse virales, yo pegando temas sin hacerle promo. La gente se pregunta cómo desde chamaquito, ¿sabes cómo somos? Nunca pido tenki. Yo soy Coco, usted es Baking. Busca el T tirándome un breaking, estoy en mi pick.
So 2 down, digging in, Bubba Farias. Farias with a homer in his last game. Ball one, no strikes. On the ground and foul ball.
Ball.
That one missed. On the ground to third.
Come on, get here, get here, get here.
And that is the inning. So 2 on with 2 away. Here's Gurriel. Ball to strike. Softly hit to third. In time to Bush. And that is that. Horner on the go. Pitch inside. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Ball.
The next offering misses. Ball 3. Strike 1. And ball 4, 2 aboard. First and second, 1 out. Michael Bush will hit next. 2 on, 1 out. Out towards right center field. Hines on the move. He makes the grab. Tags up from second, and he'll head to third. High leverage spot, and here is Seiya Suzuki. Step off, throw to first, and he's back in safely. Up the middle. Handles, throws to first. And he is... Runner at second, 2 down. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Horner comes around to score. It's an RBI single, and they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up. Runner at first with 2 away. Snap throw to first. Farias dives back in safely. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. In the air, left side. Gurriel on his way over, and that is that. So digging in, Bubba Farias.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
Lined into right. And there's 1 down. Get that hitting streak going, and a single and an RBI.
Not great, not terrible, just kind of an average game. He's got better in him, Boog.
So 2 down, Bubba Farias, the next Cub to hit. Right back to him on the mound. Tosses to first, and that. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. That's to third. Not in time. He's safe. Play made. That ends the inning. As we go to the top of the fourth. So up now for Chicago, Bubba Farias. On a line, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Runner takes off, so a walk puts runners at first and second. High leverage spot, and here is Seiya Suzuki. Here's the pitch. It's a double steal. Up the middle. They get one. Stuck in a rundown, trying for home now. Applies the tag, and they get two. Double play. In now for the Reds, Matt McClain. Chopped left side. Farias. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning.
Up next for the Cubs.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Chris, he's currently the team leader in stolen bases. That's out to center field. And there's one away. Runners at the corners here. One away. Bubba Farias, the next Cub to hit.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
2 on, 1 out. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
The other way. He's got it. Runner tagging from third. He scores on the sac fly, and it's 5-0. Bubba Farias, the next to hit. And he can't make the play. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded.
Runner on the go. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. The throw in, headed for the plate. Hung up in a rundown now between third and home. Now tries to get back, but they got him. Farias added one more to that hitting streak.
Not one to put on the personal highlight reel necessarily, but certainly didn't hurt him on the way to the win.
One down. And up next for Chicago, Bubba Farias.
He's been doing a good job knocking in his teammates. Over the last 10 games, he's knocked in 10 runs.
The 1-0. In the air out to center. Diving, makes the grab. What a play. Top half of the third inning. So up now for Chicago, Bubba Farias.
Ball. Here's a rookie that brings a lot to the table, but one thing that stands out is his ability to steal bases. He's been electric on the base paths this season.
Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here. A solo shot, and we're level. It's 3-3.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Runners at first and second with one gone. Ripped to third and caught. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. Runner from second crosses the plate. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Batter challenges in a very big spot, and they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. So they've still got both their challenges.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And the sweeper is in for a strike. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. And that one did miss, and the strike is overturned. Still 2 challenges left for them. 2 on, 1 out. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Here comes Kelly. The throw home. Safe. And it's a 7-6 game.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Brings it in. Runner tags at second. High leverage spot, and here is Seiya Suzuki. 2 on, 2 outs. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Gurriel gets under it, and that's the 3rd out. All set to start the 9th in this one. So up now for Chicago, Bubba Various. Right side, hard hit. The throw to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. Various had a sensational showing in the win.
Well, they may want to change how they approach him next time because he was just incredible in this one. He looked like a threat every time he came up.
Looking for me? Just look up in the sky on them clear black nights. You see me? Scorpio child, it was written in the stars. I will be the one with 900,000 bars. Take rap there and back and right back there. Over and again, this is so not fair. You gotta show those we don't fear. You gotta arm me, will palm me, I'm not scared.
Bubba Various has been on fire lately, riding a 15-game hitting. 1 down. And up next for Chicago, Bubba Various. That's a laser base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out. So up next for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong. And that'll load the bases. Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. Yoan. Liner snagged at first. To second with the throw. That one lifted to left. One away. So 2 down. Now here's Nolan Jones. And a 2-1 on the way. To third, Farias. Whips it to first. And he is here at Wrigley Field. So up now for Chicago, Bubba Farias.
You know, these Cubs, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've launched 6 hits at 90+ exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Man at first, nobody out. Next to hit, Bubba Farias. That one fouled off. Lined, and that's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Pete Crow Armstrong, the next to hit. And a payoff pitch. And they're all loaded up. High leverage spot, and here is Seiya Suzuki. In the air, right field. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Bichette gets a chance to hit. Roll to short, could be 2.
Right here.
Tovar over to second, double play. What a Farias added one more to that hitting streak.
Not one to put on the personal highlight reel necessarily, but certainly didn't hurt him on the way to the win.
Next to hit, Bubba Farias. And that one missing down. Low. High fly ball, right field. And that'll do it. First and second, 2 outs. Rudy Sexton digging in for the Rockies. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Runner around third. He will score, and they take the lead. Nobody in the league has more stolen bases than he does this season. He has been dangerous. Base hit, center field. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Out to short. Not in time. Safe. He's safe. Nico Horner will come up to hit. Double steal. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score easily. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Ball. Bounced up the middle, and that chance handled. That throw is wide. He has to lunge off the bag to get it. No outs on the play. Bases now loaded. All loaded up. Pete Crow Armstrong getting ready to hit. On the ground to short. They take the force out. Ends the inning. Bottom of the 7th. So up now for Chicago, Bubba Various. That's a ball. Went with the sweeper. Swing and a ground ball. And that's just foul. Grounds one to short. Tovar to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Various managed to keep the hitting streak alive.
Maybe not his best showing, but they got the win, and he should be happy about that.
So 2 down. Here's the third baseman, Bubba Various. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average.
0-1.
Challenge from behind the dish here. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they'll lose their first challenge. Dives and makes the catch. 1 out. Runner at second. Ryan Ward digging in for the Rockies. Man at second. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. He will score. The Rockies take the lead. High fly ball out towards left field. Way back there.
And that's a foul ball. Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Fired to second, to first. Double play. Nicely done. Down the third baseman, Bubba Various. 0 for 3 in this one. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so that's a good take by him.
And that skips into there.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Line drive, could be extra bases. Throw comes in, runner stopped, second and third, nobody out. Pete Crow Armstrong, the next Cub to hit. Hit in the air, left field. Brings it in, and there's 1 down. So here's Horner now. So the tying run at second. Swing and a bouncer.
Hold it here.
Ritter. There's 1. He's out. Now trying to get to third. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Back here at Wrigley. Field, ready to begin the 8th. Hunter Goodman now at the plate. There's a 1-1. That's the third. Slings it across. What a pick to save the play and get the first out. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. That's ripped into the outfield. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Heading for the plate. The relay throw. And he's safe. Tie ball game. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Pete Crow Armstrong. Runner takes off. On the ground to third.
Right here.
Tosses to first. That's the third out. So runner at second, 2 down. Various digs in now, trying to deliver as the hero. Outside, and it's 1-0.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
That's outside. Ball 2.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
On the ground right side, and it's just foul. That was close. Inside, ball 3.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with the middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
And that's ball 4. And now the winning run is on base. At the plate, Pete Crow Armstrong. The pitch is upstairs, ball 4, and they're loaded. Here's Nico Horner. Thompson is just 1 strike away. And that's a strikeout looking. The tying and go-ahead runs are left aboard as this one is over. Various strung that hitting streak out for another game.
Now, Boog, he definitely made a difference for him in this one. Even in defeat, he can hold his head high.
1 out, man at first. And the batter now, Zach Veen. The 0-2. On the ground to third. And that's a fair ball. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. Stepping in, Bubba Various. Just off the outside edge. And that is ball 1. Out towards right center field. Shrek should have this one. And there's 1 down. No outs. Runners at first and second.
The third baseman, Bubba Various.
To the right side, Ritter. Spin, throw, that's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Michael Bush, the next Cub to hit. Walked his first time. Runner takes off in the dirt. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again. 2 on, 1 out. And that's in there for a strike. The slider that finds the mark.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
Got him looking for the strikeout. Huge strikeout there. Bo Bichette up to the dish. Tovar.
Get there.
Fires over to first. And the inning. So 2 down. Here's the third baseman, Max Anderson. Here's a high chopper. Various. Zips it across. And that'll do it. Back here at the friendly confines. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Bubba Various. Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. And the tying run is on base. Michael Bush, the next Cub to hit. Runner on the go in the dirt. Safe at second, and that was not close. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Pickoff throw.
He made it safe.
Back in on a dive. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. He's got it. Runner tags at second.
Hold on right here.
And the throw's offline, safe at third. One down, runner at third. Bobichette will hit next. The Cubs with the tying run at third here in the bottom of the sixth. Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. In from third is the tying run.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Back to the mound. He's got it. Throws to first in time. Winning. At third, two down.
Third baseman, Bubba Flores.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. In comes the winning run, and the Cubs walk it off. And look out, here come the Cubs, champions of the National League Central.
Well, you come into the ninth inning, it's a tied ball game. No one really wants to play extra, so everyone's looking at how we can get this game over with in regulation. Well, they got the run they needed, put one up, and they put one in the win column.
Various kept the hitting streak alive.
It was a good game to begin with, but when you factor in how he walked it off for him, that's just the cherry on top. This one's got to feel good.
Bubba Various getting those wheels ready. Few players can change a game with their legs like he does. He leads all rookies in steals. It's the St. Louis Cardinals and the Chicago Cubs. First pitch coming your way next. Here's the rookie third baseman, Bubba Various. Line drive, base hit right field. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the four-hole, Pete Crow Armstrong. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Here comes the runner. Here's the throw. Save! In comes the run from second. On the board first, it's 1-0. And stepping in is the speedy Jake McCarthy. 2 on, 1 out. In the air, left field, Vierland on his way over. Pulls it in on the run. And there are 2 out. Both is
What a year it's been for the rookie. He's getting a lot of playing time, and there's no doubt he's earned it. He's looked good at the plate and continues to be a valuable piece in this lineup.
drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one carrying. And it finds the basket and gone. So he blasts one out the other way. And it gives them the lead in the third. It's 2-1. Go ahead run on base. Here's Nolan Gorman. Man on second, 2 down. To third. In time to Bush.
Got him, that's an out.
Back here at Wrigley Field. So up now for Chicago, Bubba Various. That one missed. There's a swing and a drive. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Safe at second with nobody out, and that double has the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it.
He's trying for third in the dirt. Knocks it down. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. Payoff pitch. Left field. Grabs it on the run. Runner tagging from third. Applies the tag, and they get two. Double play. So up next for Chicago, Bubba Farias.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
That's to third. They take the force out. They miss. Winning run in scoring position with two away. Line drive, that's a base hit. Runner around third. Here comes the throw. Crosses the winning run, and the Cubs walk it off in extra innings.
You know, he had to feel the pressure. Winning run on second base. Found a way to make solid contact, and the winning run comes across to score. Everyone going crazy. Exciting finish to this game today.
Farias with a game to remember, particularly walking it off for the win. A 4-hit performance, including a home run.
This is the kind of game he'll never forget. He was a force all game long at the plate and won the game on a walk-off. This was a really special performance.
3-2 the final score. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us. Bubba Farias with a remarkable run of late. So 2 down, Bubba Farias, the next Cub to hit. Out to short, Wynn. And that is the inning. Mason Wynn next up for the Cardinals. On the ground to third, Farias. Throws to first in time.
Up next for the Cubs.
Farias turning some heads. This recent stretch of impressive play.
Ball.
Lots of rookies can have a hot streak, but once the league gets a book on you, starts attacking you differently, things can shift in a hurry. I'm interested to see how he handles those adjustments.
And that's got extra bases written all over it. Around first, heading for two. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head and left.
Runner takes off in the dirt. Throw to third, and he's in there easily. And that's another stolen base for the league leader. Swing and a ball popped in the air. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags for home. So a runner at third, 2 men out. Seiya Suzuki getting ready to hit. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Runner from third comes across. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
He was all over that one. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
The throw to second. What a double play that was. Inning over. Farias wrapped out 4 hits in his last game.
Ball.
That misses the zone. Ball 2.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
And another ball. Base knock, center field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center.
Runner on the go, brings it in for the 3rd out.
I'ma take it higher. Spit fire to the day I retire. Yeah. Get your minds right, get your rhymes tight, cause you ain't spitting fire. Not at all. So I gotta take it high. And a no talent, having here today, gone tomorrow type dude. Been doing this, overpaying my dues, DJ.
Man at first, and up next for St. Louis, Gavin Cross. Payoff pitch. On the ground to third, Farias. Off balance speed, there's one. On to first, save. So they get one, but a really nice try there. Bubba Farias, the next Cub to hit.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Good hitters count the 2-0. Swing and a pop-up. And the infield fly rule called. So runner at second, 2 down. Here's Nolan Gorman. Tying run at the plate. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Here comes the runner. The run scores from second. There's the tag. They get him. Bubba Farias now at the plate.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
Ball, go.
The Cubbies trying to break this one open here at the bottom of the 7th.
No.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
He makes the grab. That. So 2 down. Vierling next up for the Cardinals. This could end it. On the ground to third. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Cubs take the first 2 games of this series. Farias kept the hitting streak going in this one.
Well, he definitely made a difference for him in this one. Nice effort to contribute to the win.
You know when we're in the place, we don't hold back, we're right in your face. We can't lose, we take your first place. They want to do it like me? I know that they try. They want to do it like
And here is Bubba Farias.
He's been doing a good job knocking in his teammates. Over the last 10 games, he's knocked in 10 runs.
And first offering is fouled off. Popped up. Gorman settles underneath it. 2 away now.
Up next for the Cubs, the third baseman, Bubba Farias.
That one outside. Ball one. Still tied at 0. Last of the third. Hard ground ball, base 9. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Runner on the move. Hit in the air, left field. Vierling settles under this one, and he makes the catch. Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. Runner takes off in the dirt, blocked. Safe in second, and he easily steals the bag. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again. Man at second. Runner goes again. Swing, and he popped it up. Wind under it. And that'll do it. Here's Nolan Gorman. Hard ground ball for a base knock. Runner around third. Runner from second crosses the plate. Now the tag at third, and they got it. Man at first, one away. And a base hit up the middle. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Double play ball to second. The flip. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Now up for St. Louis, Thomas Saggese bunting for a hit. In time to Bush.
You're out.
And the bunt doesn't work out. 2 outs, runner at first. Bubba Various, the next Cub to hit.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. That is the inning. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Matt Vierling. Here's a high chopper. In time to Bush. Got him. Various. Get that hitting streak going.
Not his best showing, but I hope he isn't too self-critical after they took the loss. Some things to build on in this game.
Here I go, coming live again from the home of the drag races. Let me add, cops never had braces. But that right there is another page, we'll turn that later on. I ain't got nothing but a few minutes here, let me bring y'all to my home. First let's stop by the candy store, but then shop for a bag of treats. It ain't California, but it's Carolina, never tastes bad to me. And I guarantee you when the session ends, we'll need us some to eat. So I take it down to the chicken coop, the best in the southeast. Get a quarter dog and them potato rounds, I bet you would like it. Order fried fish and a couple shrimp, you can taste the town when you bite it. If you don't keep it moving after all this food, you will lay it down with the itis. And I got plenty much more to show, throw the place away, let's fight it. Hit my line, pull up on me, hop in, ride out, like this, right the window, pit stop, hop out, hit the block, say what's up, put some in the wind, to the crib, rest up. Wake up, do it again. Hit my line, pull up on me, hop in, ride out, like this, crank the window, pit stop, hop out, hit the block, say what's up, put some in the wind, to the crib, rest up, wake up, do it again. At school on the right, I used to kamikaze. Then they got flipped with the rent on 1,000. Move the folks out near 45, so you might as well say they pay rent on island. Over there used to be
Bubba Various, ready to go. When his team needs a big swing, he's delivered. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Bubba Various, the next Cub to hit. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average. In the air, left field. And there's one away.
Up next to the Cubs, the third
Various
baseman, Bubba
getting to start at
Various.
third, hitting third in the lineup, and his batting average this season is over 370. Abrams, inning over. Man at first, nobody out. And now up for Washington, Ryan Mountcastle. On the ground to third. To Horner at second for 1 and 2. What a play. House. They get the force. They limit the damage here. Here's C.J. Abrams now. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
Fair ball. The run comes in from second. It's an RBI single, and they cut the lead to 2. We go to the top of the 7th. So up now for Chicago, Bubba Various.
There you go. Find
That's
it.
a hit.
Find it.
Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate.
Runner on the go. In the dirt. Blocked by the catcher. And he steals second base without a throw. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again. Check on the runner. Various.
Got him. That's an
Dives
out.
and can't get back in time. He's picked off. Back to the top of the order. Up now for Washington, Jacob Young. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. In time to Bush. That's all set to start the 9th in this one. So up now for Chicago, Bubba Various.
Ball, that's outside.
And the 1-0. Foul ball there. The 1-1 is fouled off. One, two now. And there's a ball.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Line drive. Tracks it down for the out.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
To the right side, and that one handled. Throw to first, ball game. And the Cubs hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game. Various added one more to that hitting streak. Win 1 for 5 with a single.
Oh, Boog, not great, not terrible, just kind of an average game. Still, always good to get a team win.
So 2 down, and up next for Chicago, Bubba Various. On the ground, right side.
Feed it out.
And they go down fast. 3 outs on 3 pitches. Start of the 4th. So up now for Chicago, Bubba Various. Ground ball to the right side. Handles, throws to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. Man at first, 1 away. Various, just 19 years old, and he's been on a fantastic run at the plate, hitting over 450 in his last 10 games. That one ripped, but foul.
That's a ball.
In the air, left side. Weimer going back on this one. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. So 2 down, Bubba Various. The next Cub to hit. 0 for 3 in this one.
Yeah.
Up and in, and now it's even 1-1.
Ball.
Out towards right center field, and that'll do it. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
Singy, were you superstitious as a player?
I'd say a little bit, and I wouldn't want to admit it, but I think...
In time to Bush. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Now the third baseman, Bubba Various. And this is very likely the last chance he gets to keep his hitting streak alive. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Takes it in for the out. Various had a pretty poor showing in this game despite the win.
Definitely didn't do much of anything for him in this one. I think he knows he's capable of more. They got the W, but he wasn't the reason why.
So 2 down, and now it's switch hitting third baseman Bubba Various, the top hitter in the National League entering the day. Oh, great stop. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out. So digging in, James Wood. On the ground to third. Picks it out of the dirt. Great pick. They get out number 2 on a tough play. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Horner flies around third. He scores to tie it up. It's an RBI single. It's 1-1. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Pete Crow Armstrong. Ripped to third. House tosses to first. First and second, 2 outs. C.J. Abrams now at the plate. 2 on, 2 outs. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Here comes the runner. He will score, and they take the lead. Safe there, and we've got runners at second and third with 2 away.
He was all over that one. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play. Been a special year for the rookie. As one of the top prospects in baseball, he had a lot of pressure on him, but he's been a key piece for a team that has already won their division.
And a big swing and a miss. Got him looking for the K. That K is his 3rd of the game. Back here in Nationals Park. Well, we go bottom 6. Dylan Cruz digging in for the Nationals. On the ground to the left.
1-1-1.
Sends it across to first. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. So runner at second, 2 down. Farias will hit next. Swing and a pop-up. House under it. And that's the 3rd out. Farias with an unremarkable performance in the loss. Singled and knocked in a run.
He's going to be a driver for their offense and change losses like this one to wins. He needs better days than this. Some good signs in this one, though.
Someone call the paramedic. I'm on fire. We don't get together, then we all die. They ain't feeling sympathetic for the small guy. I don't think I'ma regret it when the cars fly. Ain't nothing really like it used to. We the neighbors up like a rooster. It's a booster. Help me see the future. I believe in karma. So let's do some. I know you cooped up. I know that LA running. I'll call her Uber.
Bubba Farias. 1 down. So up now for Chicago, Bubba Farias leads the league in batting average with only a handful of games left on the schedule, closing in on a batting title. And the 1-0.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Fastball for a strike. Man at first, 1 away. Now a rip into left center. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The relay, he'll score, and it's 1-0.
Showed some really nice patience in that at-bat. Worked himself into a good count. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one.
Runner takes off, lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. He makes the grab, 2 away. And up next for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki. Pitch kicks away.
Slide.
Throws sails on him, and it takes off down the line. Stuck in a rundown, trying for home now. And they put the tag on him. That's the 3rd out.
Up next for the Cubs, the 3rd baseman, Bubba Farias.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Kelly, the runner at first with 2 gone. Fly ball down the line. Call. Long run on his horse. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. Williams. And the inning is over. 2 aboard, 2 outs. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. The 0-1. Swing and a high fly ball to left. And that's the 3rd out. We go to the 8th. So up now for Chicago, Bubba Farias.
You know, these Cubs, they just haven't been able to put the bat on the ball as often as they'd like. The strikeout has been a big issue, but at least they're going down swinging. Got to get the ball in play, though. It's time to change up the approach to focus on making simple contact and just go from there.
That's a laser base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Looking to extend the play now. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes. So up next for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong. Here's a 3-0. Runner on the go. And ball 4, 2 aboard. Challenge from behind the dish here. Stepping in, Seiya Suzuki. Here comes the 0-1. Runner breaks for 3rd. On the ground to first. To second, there's one. Double play. That was some defensive wizardry. Runner at 3rd, 2 gone. Bo Bichette up to the dish. Line drive, base hit. In comes the run from 3rd. It's an RBI single. It's now 11-3.
He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Gap shot should score at least 2. 1 run across. Another comes in to score. Bush coming home. He's safe, and they clear the bases. It's 11-6. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Pete Crow Armstrong. He's trying for 3rd. Ball strike 3. No throw. Safe at 3rd. It's a stolen base. 1 down, runner at 3rd. Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. Ground ball left side. To first. Now 2 away as they get a run across. Farias with a valiant job in defeat. A 4 RBI game at the dish.
I'll tell you, I was excited every time he came up. Even though he couldn't lift them to a win, he really made an impact. Great job in this one.
Just about ready to roll. Number 9 now at the plate. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls.
Runner takes off. Pitch misses. Throw to second, and he's out. Here's Brandon Nimmo. Hit softly on the ground to 3rd. Throws to first. 1 gone, bottom half of the 1st.
No.
2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. This one in the air, center field. Seo under it. And that is that. Jeff McNeil stands in. Here comes the 0-1. Rolled over to 3rd. Farias. zips it to first. Out. Top of the 6th inning. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Bubba Farias. And he hits a ground ball right side.
Come on.
McNeil gets it to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. So back to the top of the order. Bubba Farias, the next Cub to hit. And that one fouled off. That's to third.
Come on, beat it out.
To second, there's 1. To first, double play. Nicely done. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Farias in the box now. Takes strike 1.
That was just paint on the first pitch fastball.
And that one almost hit him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swing and a ground ball.
Dig.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score it. Go-ahead run on base. Michael Busch, the next to hit. 2 on, 1 out. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Coming home. Here comes the throw.
Down.
He scores and they have the lead. It's 5-4. Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. Here's a 1-2. In the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though. In the air to left center. Call. Gets under it. And makes the grab. Runner tags for home. Now a relay to the plate. Save. And they add to their lead as the run scores from third. First and second, 1 out. And now it's Jake Berger to hit. Runner takes off for third. Throw, save. That Farias did okay for them in this one.
Oh, Boog, not great, not terrible, just kind of an average game. Still, always good to get a team win.
So 2 down. Now the third baseman, Bubba Farias, entered the day with the best batting average in the National League. Late on that fastball.
Good fastball going early until they show they can make some good contact. You keep on throwing the pitch.
No, that's low.
Out to short. On to first. That's the third out. So 2 down. And now here's Jeff McNeil. 0-1. Swing and a bouncer towards third. Fires over to first.
Got it.
That.
Up next for the Cubs, the third baseman.
You always have to worry about the
Farias.
fastball when facing DeGrom, Boog. I mean, it's an electric pitch for him, and he's usually pumping it in at about 100 miles per hour, which makes him one of the hardest throwing pitchers in the league.
Busch stands at first with 1 out. Sliced hard, but fouled down the left side. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. Just missed. That one missed.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
On the ground, McNeil tosses to first, and that's the end. 1 out, runner at second. Alex Alex Call next to hit for the Rays. Man at second. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Headed for the plate. The run comes in from second. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for two. We go to the top of the seventh, so up now for Chicago, Bubba Farias.
You know, these Cubs, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Just look at how the ball's coming off their bats, and tell me it's fun playing defense at this level. They've got 7 hits at 90+ miles per hour exit velocity, so you got to look alive out there.
That's outside. Ball 2. Grabs it on the run. And there's one away. One down. Bubba Farias will hit next. He dives, but he can't make the catch. The throw is late, and they don't get an out on the play. Bo Bichette up to the dish. Here goes the runner. So a walk puts runners at first and second. Now it's the DH, Matt Shaw. 2 on, 1 out. Runners on the move. Puts a bunt down. Over to first. They get him, but it was pretty close. Here's Nico Horner. Comebacker into the mound. Sends it to first. And that's here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Carson Williams next to hit for the Rays. Man at second. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The run comes in from second. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2.
They still got some cushion after the run scored.
Farias had a pretty poor showing in this game despite the win. Went 1 for 5 with a single.
Certainly a frustrating game at the plate, Boog. I think he'd be the first to tell you he's capable of better. Still, they got the win.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Bubba Various now at the plate. Out there to center. And that is that. One out, runner at second. Blake Perkins up now for the Brewers. Man at second. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Rtts around third. He will score and they take the lead. To second, but he beats the throw. Save.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Farias in the box, lays off for ball one. Line drive, that's a base hit. Runner around third. The throw's offline, he's safe. We're tied at 1.
Huge game-tying at bat right there. Came through in a big spot to drive in the run. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Line drive, makes the catch. That one's in there, and that is strike one.
Well, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity, try to get a rollover, something on the ground, stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
No, inside.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. Pete Crow Armstrong, the next Cub to hit. Here's a 2-1. On the ground, right side. Base hit into the outfield. Throw in holds the lead runner at third, so it'll be bases loaded and 2 gone. Here's the left fielder, Jake McCarthy. Swing and a pop-up. Low, settles under it. That is the inning. Andrew Vaughn now. 2 on, 1 out. That's to third, and that one handled. Slings to second, on the bush. It's a double play. So up now for Chicago, Bubba Farias, the switch hitter batting right. And that one is downstairs, and it's 1-0.
That's a ball.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
That misses the zone. 3 balls, no strikes. This one in the air, center field. Freeland gets under it, and that will end the inning. First and second, 1 out. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. And what you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
It's in and out of his glove. And everyone's safe. They're loaded. One out man at first. So up now for Chicago, Bubba Various. He's got some power, no doubt. Makes the grab, and there's 2 out.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
Contreras, multi-time All-Star, 29 years old, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. On the ground to third. A dive, he's got it. Throw to first, and they get the out. Various recently taking home Player of the Month honors. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Man at first, David Hamilton now at the plate. The 1-2. Hit softly on the ground to third. They get the force. And Wild Card Series Game 2. So up now for Chicago, Bubba Various. Ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. And now the batter is Carson Kelly. First offering, runner goes in the dirt. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. So digging in, Carson Kelly. Inside move to second. Various back in on a dive. The tying run at the plate. He's trying for third. Throw to third. He's safe. Jake McCarthy, the next Cub to hit. The 1-2. Swing and a ground ball. Now 2 away as they get a run across. Bubba Various getting ready to hit. 1 for 3. Up the middle. Oh, great stop to first. And that's a nice play to end. So, Chris, here's a look at the final numbers from what turned out to be a really close ball game.
Yeah, this is one of those games that clearly could have gone either way, and that's kind of exactly what you expect out of postseason baseball. So competitive.
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. Man at second. What a stop. Throw to first, and they get the out. So up next, Bubba Various. To third. Over to second for 1. A sensational double play. Next for Milwaukee, Max Schumann. Hit softly on the ground to third. Various. Fires in time. Decisive third game of the wild card round. So up now for Chicago, Bubba Various. And that's off
in, ball.
The inside edge. Ball 1. Gotta love the intensity of postseason baseball. Players on both sides at such a high level of emotion. Everything is amplified.
Talk about that intensity, Boo. It comes out of everybody. Think about celebrations by players like Carlos Correa, Jose Bautista, Kirk Gibson. Just iconic moments.
Popped in the air, left side. McMahon has a beat on it, and there's one down. Runners at first and second with one gone.
Ball.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
Heck what?
2 on, 1 out.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
On the ground, right side, and a foul ball. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Nice grab. Off balance feed. There's one. A double play. Decisive third game of the wild card round. We go to the top of the 7th. Bryce Terang up now for the Brewers. On the ground to the left. Gets it to first. That's the first out, the top of the 7th. One down at the plate. Bubba Various. 0 for 3 in this one.
Ball, that's low.
Line drive, base hit, right center field.
Find it.
Now he turns and heads for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Runner takes off for third. Base hit into the outfield. The run comes in to score from second. It's an RBI single, and it's 9-3.
Well done. Drives in the run. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
So the Chicago Cubs get it done here in Game 3 with the backing of their home fans, and they can celebrate for the night as they shift their sights to the division series.
Yeah, congrats to them. These 3-game series don't leave a lot of room for error, Boog. It really could have gone either way coming into this game. I think they fed off of this crowd, and those are the types of things you love to see this time of year.
And the season comes to an end in the other dugout. Not what they were looking for from their October run, so they'll move into the offseason looking to make improvements before next year. Now the third baseman, Bubba Various. Horner on the go. Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters. Runner in scoring position.
Step off, throw to first, and he dives back in safely. The 0-2. Runner on the go. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Ward settles under this one, and that's the third out. Game one of the division series. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Josh Lowe. Chop to third. In time to Bush. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Lined, and that's a base hit. Around first, heading for two. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Throw to first in time. So runner at second, 2 down. Jake McCarthy, the next Cub to hit. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Base hit! Coming home. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. Base hit into the outfield. Here comes Kelly. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and it's 5-0. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Quick toss to first, and he's back safely. Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score here in game 1 of the NLDS. Rudder takes off. Pulled out. Bubba Farias, the next Cub to hit.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Line drive, base hit.
Find the ball. Find the ball.
Headed for the plate. He will score. It's an RBI single. It's 7-1. Man at first, digging in, Pete Crow Armstrong. 0 for 3 in this one. Runner on the go. Pitch outside. Throw to second. Here's the third baseman, Bubba Farias. That one lifted to left. And that is that.
All night, baby, you know you have my heart out my chest. Ooh, I know it might sound crazy. I still can see you dancing inside my head. Yeah. Is it alright?
So 2 down, and Kyle Schwarber will come up.
Kyle Schwarber.
Swing and a bouncer. Farias handles, throws to first. Schwarber out of the play. And that's the inning. We're in the second game of this division series. So up now for Chicago, Bubba Farias. Swing and a ground ball. Whips it to first on the run. And they get the out. Luzardo was recently named Pitcher of the Month for some outstanding work on the mound. And the 1-0.
No question that he earned that Pitcher of the Month award, Boog. He was just dominant. String together enough of those, and you can expect some other hardware on the mantle.
Line drive. And there's one down. We're in the second game of this division series. We're at the top of the 8th. Bubba Farias digs in now. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Pop dump, stop, gets under it, 1 up, 1 down. First and second, 2 outs. Bubba Farias, the next Cub to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. The Cubbies down 5, trying to battle back here in the late stages of game 2. And another ball. Challenge from behind the dish here. It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges. Just missed.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And that's outside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the drive.
That smash towards center. Crawford on his way over, and he's got it. Ball game. And the Phillies salvage game 2 here at home to even this series. Here's another look at the numbers from this shutout victory.
Well, it takes a team effort to produce a shutout. I mean, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
I'm in Bottega Veneta, waffling a stitch on a sweater, parakeet green on the lettuce.
Third game of the division series. And digging in for Philadelphia, Matt Chapman. On the ground. Oh, nice play. Fires to first. It's there, and that's a great play. So up now for Chicago, Bubba Various.
Third baseman, Bubba Various.
In the postseason, you see just how important every last play can be. You never know what's going to make the difference in the end. In the air to left center. And there's one down. One down. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Swing and a bouncer. Various. Throws to first in time. Third game of the division series. So up now for Chicago, Bubba Various.
You know, these Cubs doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across the score as well.
Base hit. That was smoke through the infield, and they have their first hit since the first inning. And now the batter is Carson Kelly. He's 0 for 1.
Kelly.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Real Muto throws. Not in time. It's a stolen base. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's one down. One out. Runner at second. Jake McCarthy, the next Cub to hit. And at second. Runner takes off for third. Up the middle. There's one. Out. Safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. 3-0. Back here at Wrigley Field, ready now for the 5th inning. Trey Turner stands in for the Phillies. In time to Bush, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Third baseman, Bubba Various.
That's a ball.
Late on that fastball.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Has room, and he makes the catch. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Justin Crawford now at the plate. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Flying around third is Turner. Run comes in from second. Tag, but he's in there.
Hey!
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
So digging in, Bubba Various. 1 for 3.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
That one fouled off. Two on, 2 outs.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Swing and a ground ball. Oh, great stop. To his knee, the throw. Carson Kelly will hit next. 2-1 now. Nice grab. Goes to second with it. What a play.
Ay, ay. Los pongo a bailar la pelúa. El que no baile que lo despelucan.
First and second, no outs. Josh Lowe stands in for the Phillies. Base hit into the outfield. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The run comes in to score from second. Now the tag at third, and they got it. Game 4 of the division series. So up now for Chicago, Bubba Various. And he grounds one to the right side. Stop. Tosses to first. One pitch and one out. This is Bryson's stop. The 2-2 now. Trying to bunt his way on. Scoops it up barehanded. But no chance. That's an infield single.
That's the ball. That's down.
Gets him easily, ends the inning. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list.
That's the ball.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Horner flies around third. He'll score easily, and it's 8-4. Runner at first with 2 away. Pete Crow Armstrong, the next Cub to hit. The 1-2. Runner on the go in the dirt. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base.
That's a base run right there.
Swing and a pop-up. Stop. Settles underneath it. And that'll do it. Man at first. Here's the Phillies DH, Kyle Schwarber. Swing and a ground ball. On to Horner at the lefty. So up next, Bubba Various. Base knock right field. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Pete Crow Armstrong getting ready to hit. The 0-1. And that's a base hit. Horner around third. The throw's offline. He's saved. Now a 3-run game. It's 8-5. Here's the left fielder, Jake McCarthy. Tying run at the plate. Popped in the air. Left field. And that is the inning. Here comes Real Muto. On the ground to third. To second, there's one. What a double play.